Hello friends, 678 days of war. Let us see what is happening in the southern war zone. On Kherson front towards east bank of Dnieper river, no significant changes have taken place. Russian army continues its effort to destroy Krinky bridgehead controlled by the Ukrainians. While Ukrainians are countering this effort with the help of drones, long-range artillery from across the river and electronic warfare. Their replenishment of this bridgehead is through the river itself in small boats, out of which many are being destroyed by the Russians. Hence, their war of attrition is pretty high compared to what they have gained in this direction. Coming to Zaporizhia front in Orikho sector, one of the pro-Ukrainian telegram channel says Russian army is pressing hard in the west and even in south of Robotyne, and Ukrainian army was forced to withdraw from part of the main line of defense. If Ukraine loses commanding heights here, it will become very difficult for the entire garrison in Robotyne. Yes, Russian army continues moving west of Verbo towards Novoprokopovka direction. In Rimivki salient, only positional battle is taking place, especially with the artillery, and no major changes have taken place. In north towards Kupyansk direction, fight for Sinkiivka continues. Towards Crimea, Russian army attacked west of Dibrova using armors, but no gains. Towards Liman direction, Russian army continues attacking near Dibrova and Serebryansky forestry with some gains. Coming to east, north of Soledar direction, nothing special to report. On Bakhmut front, Russian army advanced west of outskirts of Bogdanovka, and now it is closest to Chasiv since second phase of special military operation started. Battle is also on towards west of Bakhmut at Kromov front and in southern flank towards Klishivka. In Avdiivka towards northern flank, fight continues near Stepoe. In eastern front of Avdiivka towards treatment facilities and coke plant continues, where Russian army has advanced further. Towards west of Maryinka and also in southern part of Avdiivka there have been no changes, though Russian army continues offensive operation from Vodyane and Pervomaisky but without any gains. Maryinka heavy fight continues towards Novomikhailovka and Russians made some marginal gains this side, nothing towards Ugledar. Interdiction missions, that is attacking not only at the front but in the rear of the enemy side, have escalated. Ukrainians continue shelling at enhanced rate towards Donetsk, where they have launched more than 200 munitions and killed 5 civilians. Also towards Belgorod, Kursk, Bryansk, intensity all around has increased. From the Russian side, as Putin has said that Ukraine will pay for Belgorod attack. And what is happening? It is continuing strikes against Ukrainian targets in most of the areas in Odisha, Kharkov, Nikolaev, Dnipropetrovsk, Orkasy, Zaporizhia, Kherson, Lviv, Kirovograd, Zhytomyr. It is using drones in waves. In each wave, there are 10 to 15 drones, and so far they have launched close to 100 of them, and the gap between the two waves is hardly any. There were dozens of Russian strategic bombers like Tu-95 and 22. And later on, even 4 MiGs were reported of 31 version and launching ballistic missiles all over Ukraine, hitting targets. One of the Ukrainian channels says that it is one of the most difficult period as far as Ukrainian air defense is concerned. Though they claim that maximum of the missiles have been intercepted, but yet they accept many of them have hit the target. And most of the targets are military ones, including decision-making centers and military hub centers. Some informations from the Palestine-Israeli conflict. Hamas claims that during New Year's holiday it destroyed 5 IDF armored vehicles and hit one Apache helicopter, which is also accepted by the Israelis in eastern Gaza Strip. IDF has made some small gains in North Gaza, from where it incidentally has withdrawn many brigades. Small gains in east and south as well towards Khan Yunis, but these gains are very small ones. Hezbollah has said that it has lost 134 fighters so far in the war. There is also an unconfirmed report that Houthis boat attack American warship in Red Sea. However, no damage. One of the US soldier has said that we live in anxiety about prospect of major heavy attack on our warships or aircraft carrier fleet in Red Sea and Gulf of Aden, and so we have decided to withdraw aircraft carrier Gerald Ford. Yes, Houthis have modern anti-war missiles. Few words on Ethiopia, which is along with UAE is playing good role as far as Middle East conflict is concerned while Egypt is sleeping. It is one of the new entrants in BRICS alongside Iran, Egypt, Saudi Arabia and UAE. It has recognized Somaliland, which was part of Somalia, in exchange of 20-kilometer zone with an access to Gulf of Aden. So far it was a landlocked country. This brings an end to my talk, but what you see in the background are these medicos, doctors and personnel helping soldiers. In fact, medical service is such that even though they do not participate in production for the society, but without them, like teachers, the society cannot advance further. And that's all for the day, friends. See you tomorrow. Thank you.